I am an actor in Vancouver, British Columbia. I grew up in a small town, Kamloops, like 4 hours away from here. Yeah, growing up, I think I was always sort of an artsy kid. I made YouTube videos with my friends and little skits and sketches. We'd record on a flip camcorder, and I would edit all the videos really poorly and constantly post them and then invite people over and screen them. Just always watching to see if they were laughing or not. And getting into acting, I remember before grade 1, my mom, because I liked science and the arts, and she said, "You want to go to a science school or an art school?" And I said art school, and taking that from grades 1 to 7, I think really informed me until today, still, because it taught us math, science, singing, dancing, acting, performing were all as important. It wasn't like, oh, theater's the easy class. It just was a lot of fun, and I think that made it easier when I decided that it was going to be my profession and something I pursue. It sort of made it easier to take seriously, because for those like informative years of my life, it was treated very seriously. Basically, I think when I first started, it was all right, but what's your backup plan? What's your plan B? And then eventually, I think I just told them that this is the hill I'm gonna die on, and whether it's 5 years or 10 years from now, it is what I'm gonna be doing. I started taking it seriously around grade 11, because I remember I was gonna go into my senior year at high school, and there was basketball that I was taking very seriously as well at that point. I was looking at what my post-secondary education would be. And then I took an acting course, like a film acting course in Vancouver. And then after I took this like 1 week acting course before my grade 12 year, I think I just quit basketball. I said I'm not going to go post-secondary education. I'm not going to college. I'm just going to pursue it. And that's when I made that horrible decision, but it's worked out okay so far. Yeah, it was like a 1 year course. And it was producing, acting, writing, directing. It had everything to do with film. You had to learn how to hold a mic, and that, I think, just sort of amplified my love for film specifically, say, over theater. I would say that when I started film school, even up until my second semester, I was reading a lot of acting books. I was watching a lot of actors talk about their processes and their methods. And I was trying everything. I was just like throwing everything at the wall and seeing what stuck. I remember doing one short film where I like tried to stay in character the entire shoot, and I wasn't talking to anyone. I'd go into a corner and listen to sad music, and I kind of felt like a phony. And now I even though it changes from part to part, I feel like I kind of know how I'm going to approach a character now, to a degree. A lot. It was called Detective Ultra. Everyone was talking like they're in like the 1940s, like detective shows. And he was doing this like sort of like old-timey voice like this, and we were doing the voice. And I remember someone was like, "You guys sound the exact same." I was like, "Okay, well, I'm not the main character, so should I go like lower and maybe try like?" And then that wasn't working, and I was like, "No, I'll go higher. I'll go higher than him, so he sound different." And then It was so awful. And yes, it's very nasally, and I wish I could take that all back and do it again, and just pitch it down like 10 octaves maybe. Ooh, yeah, they're all still my friends, so I wonder. I think I would choose like a Final Destination or like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, just so we could all die. I see them almost weekly, a lot of them, and they've always just believed in me. Even, you know, as an actor, a lot of times there's not really much going on for you to have any faith in yourself or your prospects, but they always did. So I think that they always kept me going, so I'm still very grateful. Support me with a little bit of making fun of me. No, I don't have any preference. I don't think of genre. I do prefer, I like a good script, I think, and a good script's a good script no matter the genre to me. I like comedies are easier, I feel, especially here in Vancouver where I have my Langara group and everyone. No one cares if like the filmmaking or the lighting looks bad on a comedy. You can kind of just show up. You can't tell a really emotional story all the time. I feel like it takes a little bit more preparation and effort. When I approach the character, I would say, yeah, first I try to understand the tone as much as I can of what the project is, and then kind of going, okay, what's the characters, sort of how are they serving the story, and then doing something different with that. You don't want to just be playing to the genre and doing something that you've seen before, or else that could be really boring or just sort of uninspired. Seeing what was done before, having a knowledge and sort of understanding of all the movies and all the people who've done it before you, and then trying to bring something new to it, I think is always the goal. I booked a Netflix show, The Altruists, which is going to be, I'm playing a real guy. I'm shooting 3 short films this month that I'm directing. Yeah, we have 3 runaways so far. We're shooting our 4th one. None of them are posted yet. Yeah, me and Zach, my collaborator, we want, you know, we want to have 5 and then start posting. Yeah, I always liked movies and directors and kind of just binge watching the director's filmography. And so in film school, Langara, I think it's really when I learned that you can do it without much. You don't really need a bunch of money if you have a good idea, and then watching a lot of like Cassavetes and you know, Sean Baker. I think you can kind of see that you can kind of just do it. Me and Connor both sort of have that ambition and belief that all you really need is a camera and then sort of like your crazy ideas. Transition into it was I think easier. I don't know. I feel like I already knew a lot of the camera stuff just because I liked it. And then because of acting, I think it was a little easier to talk with actors and direct them. Yeah, my first short film was I did not do a great job at any of it, but that was my lesson. It was a long, painful, agonizing shoot, and it's Snow Angel. I'll post it soon. It was my first short film that I directed. I'll post it. I'm surprised that cocky little kid was right to any degree. Very grateful. I thought I was gonna book something. I think the little cocky little kid me was like thinking I was gonna book right after film school and I'd be off to the races. I'm so glad that didn't happen. I would be, I think, too scary. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have my footing. Yeah, I think my ego would be too fragile. It would be unhealthy. But I was ready for like 5 years, 10 years to get my first chance at a bigger role. Ridiculous. It's it's really crazy. I remember just me and Connor. I remember seeing all like the posts and all the like fan bases, and we just kept looking at everything and seeing the amount of like likes and views from all over the world it was getting, and that was, you can't even wrap your head around it. I think it just comes with a lot of gratitude. Everyone is so positive, and I'm so confused why. It's very sweet, and it's just I think we just want to do an amazing job. On my screen, Dark on Netflix. That's amazing so far. I'm rewatching Twin Peaks, which has always been one of my favorite shows. For movies, I watched La Camera. It's an Italian movie with Josh O'Connor right in the middle, and it is fantastic, and he's amazing in it. For music, I always like Pink Floyd, A$AP Rocky, Lana Del Rey, Motown music. Recently get into Bad Bunny, some Shoreline Mafia. Oh, this band, Echo and the Bunnymen. Hopefully directing my own and acting in my own features. I still want to always be an actor. There's so many stories I want to tell. I'm a selfish, greedy little prick that I want to direct them myself and tell my own stories that I write. And hopefully I have a good team around me at that point that turn that into the feasible thing. We did it. No, you seemed very cool. Calm, cool, collected, like you didn't even care about the book. Page. Best page. Rivalry Central. There we go.